You want to be in a galaxy where Star Trek isn't lame. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Hey guys, Michael J. Crawford, the Anti-Trekker here, and this is going to be a brief, spoiler-free review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. For those of you that are interested, the 4-hour and 3-minute film has just been released on HBO Max, and I have to say that if you like superhero films in general, and especially if you happen to be a fan of the Justice League, just not of the theatrical release of Justice League, you have got to give this movie a shot. Yes, it is 4 hours long, but I will tell you, after having just watched it, it felt like a 2-hour film. And in fact, it felt like a very well-paced 2-hour film. The film did not drag on, at least not for me, at any point in this film. The story was much more fleshed out. The characters were much more interesting. They were also more consistent with prior films, and most importantly to me is that the characters of Victor Stone and Barry Allen were in fact deep and interesting characters as opposed to just background comic relief. This is the film that Zack Snyder truly wanted to make, and it shows. This is a film that is Zack Snyder's magnum opus. Is it a perfect film? Absolutely not. Steppenwolf is still a little bit one-dimensional as a villain. At least his motives are clearer. But he's still just kind of there to be the guy that everybody beats up on. Superman's return was handled much better in this one. We also get a surprise cameo from another DC character that I will not name here, but in all probability you may have already heard about the appearance of another heavy hitter in the DC universe. The flashback sequences showing the original battle for Earth now includes Darkseid in the battle. Darkseid is prevalent throughout the film in a similar fashion as Thanos was in some of the MCU films. Darkseid is not the villain of the film. Don't get yourself worked up excited about the idea of a Justice League versus Darkseid film. That is not this movie. This movie was clearly intended to set up for a Justice League versus Darkseid film. Unfortunately, that will probably never happen due to the missteps that the DCEU has taken. But after watching this film, I'm sorely disappointed that will probably not happen. In fact, I can even say that I'm disappointed that we will probably not be seeing Jared Leto return as Joker after seeing this film. For his brief part as Joker, no spoilers there if you've seen anything online in the last couple of months, was phenomenal. All in all, I have to say that this is the best DC film I can recall seeing. And yes, I'm including many classic DC films that people tend to hold in reverence. So, do yourself a favor. Check out Zack Snyder's Justice League. Thank the fans that demanded that we see the Snyder Cut, and enjoy it for what it truly is. An epic film. Sure, it should have come later in the DCEU. Sure, there are still a few problems with the plot, but man, was it a fun ride. Take care.